Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we will be drawing a robotic hand. So we will pick any pose for a hand and then do a robotic version of it. So we start with an oval. So that is our wrist and forearm right there. That is the top of the hand, and what we'll do is we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do a oval here for the thumb and have that come somewhere here. So it's just a hand that is in this like very generic pose, and then around that we're going to draw ourselves some fingers. Just do that for the knuckles, and they don't have to be very detailed, but the fingers, the way they work, again, as you see, 2 bends, 1, 2, and that will complete the smallest finger. And then we go into the other fingers, so 1, 2, so I've tried to keep them just so much apart and not too much together, so that we can have most of the anatomy going in the same direction. It just makes some things easier for us when we are trying to put this down quickly. And the entire idea, the whole idea, is a quick sketch, even when it comes to a robotic hand. So we got the basics down for our hand. Now what we will do is we're going to make some. Okay, so now you can either reference some kind of drawing or some kind of concept on Google where you can see robotic hand, and you can try to play around with the components. So what I'm doing is I'm just going like that at the tips, while I'm leaving some kind of anatomy intact for to give it the feel of fingers. This one is it's very thick index finger, but okay, I think it will still do. So I've done that with the knuckles, I've done that with the fingers. Now to make it look good, it does not necessarily have to be broken up into so many segments to make it look robotic and sophisticated. So we can, sometimes a minimal design also works. So I'm going with a kind of so the wrist is not our point of, it's not the focus here, it is the hand. So I've put something together here, put that huge plate on top. Maybe I could just put in some lines across like that, perhaps heat sensors, or so you see where we are going with this. The good thing about it is that you could play around with this as much as you like, but I would of course recommend making it only so much sophisticated so as not to make things harder if you are to work with it on a regular basis. So sometimes, yes, if you can afford the time and depending on the frequency of using that hand, you could go with a more sophisticated design, but otherwise I would recommend keeping it short and sweet. And that is where sometimes simplicity is the key. And what I'm doing here now is just putting in some kind of tonal value, and yes, most of it will be either like wavy in the sense that like that around this round installment on the thumb, and I've done the same thing here, and it has a feel of a little tint like right there. And you could of course put in more details and have more crosshatch working for you as you make this into that ideal robotic hand that you're looking to play with. But that is one quick way of doing it, and I hope that this is of some help. Thank you for watching. Please do keep in touch, do subscribe, let us have your comments as well, and have fun drawing. Have yourself a wonderful day.